Hello and welcome to Tiszaujvaros, Hungary for the latest stop on the World Triathlon World Cup series. Tiszaujvaros is an iconic race on the triathlon circuit, a favourite location of both athletes and fans, and this year Tizzy is celebrating its 25th edition at the World Cup. The elite women have just gone and now we are on the elite men, and Songa Lehmann, is he going to be able to bring home another gold medal? He won last year and it was a super impressive performance, but he's got some stiff competition today. You see them all lining up there. And there's our final start list for the 30 athletes today. 2 Hungarians in the top 10, 2 Aussies. Got the strong French contingent as well, Huben Moosbrugger, Aurélien Gem, Valentin Morlec. Luis Vitello as well there from France. Jennis Grau, I mean, he's a World Cup winner as well. It goes really well in the heat, great over this sprint distance. So
and a really quick runner.
Yeah, might be someone to look for as well. Just a quick look at the course before we get underway. So 750 metres swim, it's 3 laps in the water, 250 metres each, then out onto the bike where we have an 8-lap bike course of 2.5 kilometres. Pretty fast course, lots of 90-degree turns which are really fast, just the one dead turn of 180 there that does tend to slow down the race a little bit, but apart from that it's pretty smooth, pretty fast, and we've seen some fast times already today. And then going on to the run, it's a 4-lap run course, quite twisty turny, 5 kilometres, 4 laps of 1.25k. Just a short little out and back section there where the athletes have a great opportunity to get a look at each other and see where everyone is. And away they go into the water. So some people had some great starts on this side of the pontoon. Really trying to get that inside line and get around those boys fast. It'll be interesting to see whether the men today can kind of get a breakaway, and I'm sure some of them are hoping to. We did see that in the semi-finals yesterday. There was a couple of breakaways, and it really makes it a lot easier for the race.
It's a fast start, Helen, it really is. The athletes taking this out super quick. We see some athletes swimming on top of one another. This is a horrible part to be in, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you're towards the back, when you're sort of still in a huge, great big group, you haven't got your own water, and all of a sudden you've got bodies and arms and legs on top of you. It seems to me like Morlec from France just wants to take this out as hard as he can. French renowned for being super strong swimmers, and he's looking for a gap early on in this race. A little bit of a tough get out here. Sort of of girls slightly struggling to get up this steep bank.
It's quite steep, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's number 8, there's Dobie, there's Lehmann as well. 15, that'd be Longcross Harris, I think.
Connor Bentley from Great Britain has had a good swim. This could be a little nice working group if they all manage to have a smooth transition.
Gap, isn't it? It's that, and Connor Bentley, who's just been won his World Cup, that was from a breakaway group as well. So I think the athletes who've done that recently, they know what they want to happen. They need this small group. They want to get out there and get it working.
Oh,
not smooth there from Bentley. Just getting that foot on. It's Hamish Riley, John Reed, Brandon Copeland.
The problem is here when they come out, they've got this straight line here, and the athletes can see exactly where the other athletes are. It gives them a bit of motivation to work that little bit extra harder. There's Connor Bentley,
and this dead
Hamish
turn
Riley.
as well brings it all kind of can bring it all back together a little bit. So you've got the 1 and the 4, then it's really I mean that's a second or so.
Gergo Dobie, a second place finish in the ETU Cup in Poland on the 7th of June. He was 21st last year here, so looking like he's a different athlete now, isn't he? He's quicker, he's more experienced. Up alongside him, Connor Bentley from Great Britain.
That was a good move from Bentley there. He kind of jumped over that pack. I think it was just him that went. He didn't take anyone with him, and it looks like the two of them, it's not much, but they've got a small gap now.
So they've got around about 6 or 7 seconds. It's not huge.
No, it's gone up. It was only 3 the last time, so we'll see what it is when they come through now. It's not very much. Someone's trying to jump over there. Chase McQueen, so it's only gone a couple of seconds, but I think McQueen's trying to go off the front. Songa Lehmann's noticed that attack straight away and got onto the wheel. I think this might be it for the 2 now. It looks like there's been a big push from these chasers to draw them in.
But they're keeping it honest, and they're making all of the athletes work really hard here.
We've lost one. We've lost a couple behind. I think there's a few athletes that have been spat out of that, but the pressure's on from behind too. Yeah, it looks like it's Chase McQueen there. He's putting a really big turn to draw those athletes back in.
It's Dobby that's on the front once again.
Yeah, it's really kind of trying to keep it honest, isn't it? Just keeping the pressure on. Also put on a good show as well, isn't it? You've got the fans there, probably your friends, family, sponsors. They might all be there. It's like, well, I'm going to make myself seen and put myself, up there.
A good 50 seconds down now as the athletes get a little chance to look over, and this is a section on the course where the athletes, whether you're the leader or the chasers, can see exactly where they are, how much time you've lost, how much time you've pulled back. That's Vicente Hernandez from Spain on the front. Not a lot of urgency now. Number one, that is Gogo Dobby. Worked so hard during this race. A little flick of the hand there of one of the American athletes. That is John Reed, yeah. Saying, come on, what's happening here?
Got to be off before that red dismount line. Oh, that was close. Who was that on the left? That was so close. Chase McQueen. I think he was off before it, but the speed they come over it.
I did see a red flag go up. I don't know whether they're normally up, just warning the athletes.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think they're still up, so.
Bentley's gone out quick. Lehman's gone out really quick. Hassemard as well, the French athletes. Reed is on his way out, and it's a Canadian athlete that is the final athlete from this lead group.
This is where the drink stations are. We've seen nearly every athlete grabbing the water. So it's 4 laps of the run, 5 kilometres. So they do come through transition a lot. John Reed's moved up really well. He was one of the last going out, so he's running well, moving up through the field. So it's only 1.25 kilometres a lap, isn't it? It just seems to come round so quickly. Yeah. These three have managed to get away. There's Reed coming. So I'd say he's probably run one of the fastest laps because he has. He was a little bit down out of transition, so he's one to watch over this next lap, whether he can make his way up to that front trio.
Zongalema still leads the way, but he's being chased hard by the British athlete Connor Bentley and the Australian athlete Brandon Copeland, who's having a really solid start to this 5K.
Oh, really solid. I mean, for Copeland to be up there near, on a World Cup podium. He's only had one World Cup podium before, and that was back in Mooloolaba in 2019. He's a Commonwealth Games athlete, but we haven't really seen him in that podium form for a good few years. So it would be amazing for him to get that.
Well, this race, the gold medal, looks to me, I think, Helen, like it's coming down to these two athletes. Drop Brandon Copeland. Lehman looking over his shoulder, looking to see what the situation is.
It's whether he can hold on to this third place now. He's in a great position. We're so motivated, haven't you, to try and stay there. But there's some.
He's a bit flat off the ground now. There's not a lot of up movement going on.
He's got John Reed chasing him down.
Yeah.
Then there's quite a big pack as well, isn't there? We've got Riley, Azano, Willis, Morlek, all quite close together. It does look like he's gone a little bit flatter there.
Head's ever so slightly kind of drifted over to the side, though. I don't think Lehman is feeling perhaps as comfortable as the place suggests, but he's pushing away now and getting a bit of a gap between himself and the British athlete.
Morlek's coming through now as well. He was back in that kind of pack behind Reed, but now he's come through and overtaken Reed. The positions are changing, but look at Lehman. I mean, he's just decided to go, isn't he? He's like, this is it. Now we've got Bentley, who's still in second position, but John Reed and Morlek are now up to Copeland. So this is the battle for the bronze medal currently. But we've still got a fair way to go.
Morlek looking really strong.
Yeah, he's come through, isn't he? That last lap has been a really strong lap for him. He's pulled back a few positions, made up some ground. I mean, for Bentley as well, this is going to be... hopefully, for Bentley's sake, if he's feeling good, he's okay. But he's got to realise there's people coming quite fast from behind. effortless. He's
Yeah.
really just showing his class and, you know, the difference. It's amazing.
He's digging deep here. This isn't easy
Yeah,
for
it's
him,
not
but
easy.
he's thinking ahead. His preparation for Paris, which is just now 4 weeks to go. 4 weeks
Yeah.
to go. I mean,
Yeah.
it's so close. He takes his second victory here in Tiszaujvaros and at the World Cup. A great race for the young Hungarian on home soil, but Conor Bentley finishing super strong. I think he sensed a little bit of danger from behind. Safely across the line though, Songalema, victory here in his hometown.
Yeah, under pressure, and he delivered today. Conor Bentley's solid second place position there. And it's Valentin Morlek, great sprint finish from him. It was very close between him and Reed. But Morlek just getting the edge. And Google Kiss, amazing finish there, getting that 5th position. He went really deep there over those last couple of laps. Copeland, really, you know, that's a really solid finish for him.
You've defended your title in Tiszaujvaros. How do you feel?
Yes, I'm incredibly happy because, you know, this was my goal. But it's really tough to come to a race when you were winning here last time and you have the goal clearly in front of you. So I really try to be tactic in the race and just do as much as necessary. So just to have some energy for the run in this incredible heat. But I think the swim was pretty good. We came like top 4 guys. We did a little bit gap to the second group, so it was really nice, and the other guys had to chase us and reach us. So it was really nice how the cycling went. I was always in good positions and also went to the T2 in a really good position. I think it was a very important moment of this race. So I really wanted to start the run in the front and push a really high pace from the kilometer 0. So yeah, that was the plan. I didn't really look back. I just tried to push myself, and to the second or third lap, luckily I could be alone and then just focusing on myself. And I'm really happy because it's a really nice race before Paris, really good preparation. So I'm incredibly happy to win again here in front of this home crowd, and I'm really happy, and this is a really special race.
You were one of the only men that were capable of keeping up with Lehman out of the run. Did you regret that decision to go with him now?
I mean, I was second, so no. My Hungarian's not very good, but when they cheer, they're like shouting, "Get him, Chongi!" and he got me. So it's probably not what they're saying, but it sounds like it.
And this is your second World Cup medal in a row after Samarkand. How do you feel about the consistency you're starting to build?
I'm thrilled. Yeah, it's been a long time coming, and to be fair, I see this as like delivering at like a standard distance as well, because I was shattered from the day before. Legs are similar to our field back end of a standard, and I think that's something that I can say my winter's really come through now, and I feel really strong when I'm racing.
Valentin, that's your first World Cup medal. How do you feel?
It's incredible. You know, the semi-final was so hard with the weather. This winter I was injured, so I'm so happy with my performance today. Tomorrow I think will be better, but I'm so happy where I am today. Yesterday the race was so hard. I didn't believe what I made today.
And you were the fastest in the water today. Did that help you build into the race?
Yeah, I know. The main goal today was the breakaway. So many good runners were in the start list, so I managed to push very hard on the swim. I'm so happy. Guys worked very hard on the bike, and I tried to manage my run to be strong during the whole 5K. And I'm so happy, I'm so proud of me today.
And you had a fantastic finish on the run. Can you tell us what was going through your head in the final kilometre?
Yeah, I worked a lot on my finish during the last month. I'm so happy this day coming.
Well, congratulations, that was a brilliant performance.
Thank you so much.
Confirmation of our final results. Songa Lehman taking the win, Conor Bentley second, Valentin Morlek third. Just a bit further down, we've got Takumi Hojo just outside that top 10 in 12th. Grigger had a great run through from that chase pack, one of the faster runners probably of the day. And then we had 29 finishes in the end as one of the athletes got lapped out. A really well-deserved bronze medal there for Morlek. He was really strong all round today.
Really was excellent swim. He really pushed the pace early.
Yeah, 2 medals, a win and a second. It's been a good season so far for Conor Bentley. I love that big cheer from the crowd as well. And look, so many people have stayed around, haven't they, as well? So that's
it's interesting how nervous he was coming into this race today. You would have thought he was cool as a cucumber.